stupid ruin guard? Surely it's not possessed.
That's cheating! Bet you can.
Yeah. Wind blade. Yeah. Yeah. Wind blade.
That's cheating! Get him!
Wind blade.
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up. Someone needs... Steady as stone. Silly churl. Finally caught you. Silly bit. Haunting things isn't nice. Little girl, are you... Chilly. Now listen here, you... Oh. Okay, Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers. Next time, you can... If you don't come and play... someone needs assistance.
What? You... Wow, I am in... Please, wait a moment. I'll make you this... Haha, my hands are steadier than ever now that she's...
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
Let me guess where you're from.
This could be an obstacle. Howdy. Please, head straight on
Let me
in.
guess where you're from.
This could be an obstacle or pantaloon.
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part.
Let me guess where you're from.
Howdy. Please, head straight on in. This could be an obstacle or pantaloon.
Let me guess where you're from.
You two, again.
Wait, don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite, almond tofu, as well as this. Quick, tell him everything before he.
Rex Lapis. I can't imagine it. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are Our god is the god of contracts.
Wait! Paimon still has one. That. Dusky Ming. She's.
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here.
So, really? One.
Bonus or requirement for promotion?
So, are you buying or not?
The key here is consumer psychology.
Brave girl.
You finally returned. How? I see. Huh. Mooncarver. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information regarding the Archon's passing. The Liu Qixing's response, they've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the they've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason. If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let any, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with... Give me some time. Someone who can help you break through this Truly? If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Yue cuisine is disgusting.
Will surely prevail in this. These masterful chefs.
Yue cuisine is disgusting.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast. Join the Adventurers Guild.
See my horrible dog.
Julie's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Where has Master gone this time? I ride on.
Julie's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly... But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement. agreement.
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break this.
Ah.
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Ahem. There are two the flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan's. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon...
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part. Ah. I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
Aha, you made... As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve...
So, where is...
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times, and we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
It is an honor to meet you. I have...
Discretion? Shadows?
Indeed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of... The Fatui calls many such people friends. But the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending. And the time of... In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even...
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, Could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our... But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance. Organizing the rite of parting should prove Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely... These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our prep...
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun.
Betting? No!
Noctilucus Jade.
Radiant Grade Noctilucus Jade? What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name.
These 3 pieces, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go? What do you think?
Oh? If it were me...
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a...
Oh, wait, boss! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, it is as you say. I suppose I...
Huh? How do you know?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora. All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how... Well, he knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Even when I'm evaluating the quality of only after the if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way. A fool. See,
What is that?
if you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man, the patterns, The Noctilucous jade of excellent quality.
Priceless. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... Well, how about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them...
aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No.
Stingy?
But wouldn't some...
It can't be
What sort of...
While we...
Oh!
Strictly
Well... Oh! Now... I want a new toy.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Disappear! Windblade!
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so... Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Helitrolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Helitrolls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friend.
Exactly! That's the one behind...
No problem. If you have your eye on this one...
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off...
I'm sure...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take the...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us... That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my...
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else.
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liu Qixing have
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime? Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing. Also,
Traditionally, we call it the...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their... Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will...
Golden...
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint in Tevat.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks... But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some... Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while in Liu, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare...
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in...
It's time for...
Bet you can't keep up with me! Get ready!
You can't beat the atmosphere.
Hey, boss, do you sell...
Silk flowers? We
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, this gentleman... You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should... Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of...
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful... It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear... Since these flowers will be used to glorify...